Thanks so much, Jacqueline. We are not concerned about raindrops at this point moving forward because we have high pressure now building in Mississauga, Ontario, taking the boat out on the water. And why wouldn't you consider that? A, if you have a boat, you want to use it, right? But secondly, the weather is cooperating. It's actually going to be a really nice weekend ahead. Talking about the temperatures of the water, though, you might want to stay on the boat because the temperatures are definitely, or the water temperature, I should say, is still, chilly. Although down toward Leamington, it's getting better. It's the shallower end of Lake Erie, 23-degree water temperature there. But overall, I think it's still pretty cool. Down toward the south and west of the province, may see some showers, may see some thunderstorms today, then high pressure takes over. For the most part, these are easterly winds, not very strong, but that will be the flow that we're going to be experiencing for the next few days. And what that will mean is that it will be cooler toward the shorelines than further inland. This afternoon, temperature forecast in Toronto at 22, and some showers, as we just mentioned, for Windsor. London, 23 degrees with sun, and may see some passing showers. It's Friday, so let's take a look at Muskoka's forecast. Those of you heading north, this weekend is looking great. 22, 23 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. Then next week, this is our next low pressure system coming in. It's possible that this may be some thunderstorm activity as well. Stay with us. We have your top 5 list. At this time of year, we have a lot of farmers markets. Maybe you have one near where you live and you can pay them a visit. And we're getting to that point in the year where we have Ontario strawberries. Probably one of my favorite times. Let's take a look at our high temperatures, what we had yesterday. 21.5 at Toronto City Centre versus 24.5 at Pearson. Overall, the temperatures have been pretty good and a little bit cooler toward the lake shore than further inland, and that's largely because we have that easterly wind. And we'll probably see that for the better part of Saturday, and then by Sunday, Monday, it might start to transition and get a slightly different wind direction, only because by that time, we'll have a low pressure system that's starting to make its way into the Great Lakes Basin. So now we're looking at Saturday through Sunday, and here it is right here. The high pressure moves away, but with this low coming in, that changes the wind direction to more of a southwesterly. And we're looking at temperatures here getting into the, well, let me give you an example. Humidex readings will be climbing to Tuesday, 32 versus 27 on Wednesday. And this is about the time frame that we're going to be seeing some cold fronts coming through and possibly some thunder showers and showers. Falls and some beautiful conditions that we've been experiencing. Sunshine is going to be with us for the weekend, so great time. Take the family and head down and take in not all the beauty of Niagara Falls, but down toward the southwest of the province, on the other hand, today there is the risk of some showers and some thunderstorms possibly too, but beyond that, it's overall looking pretty good. In terms of the wind direction, it will be from the northeast mostly, and areas that are closer to the lake shores will be a tad cooler than further inland. So just keep that in mind. Overall, Niagara Falls, lots of sunshine Saturday, Sunday, high UV index, so you'll need lots of sunscreen. Keep your sunglasses handy too. The thing of note, and you saw this in your local forecast, but I just want to review that for Tuesday, Humidex of 34, so we're going to be building in the heat. The wind will change direction to southwesterly. That's why the temperatures go up so much. And this is the period in here where we may see some thunderstorms and some showers too. But also in Alberta that day too. But in terms of the Ontario impact that those storms had, look at the storm damage and the reports. We just saw all that video from Markham with those hydro poles down. But let's go back up to Barrie because that's where we find Kevin Yard with an update. So a lot of lives are, of course, not, uprooted, I guess, in the sense that they're not in their homes. Thankfully, though, weather-wise, we're seeing some improvements, and really yesterday was a warm day. Temperature seasonal, but it felt a lot warmer, didn't it? Because the sun is so strong at this point in the year. Tomorrow being the first day, or Saturday being the first day of summer. It's going to happen just after 6 a.m. Eastern time. So summer is here, the longest day of the year. The sun is very strong, and we are going to be seeing lots of it for the next few days. Temperatures in the mid-20s. Humidex readings, something worth noting here. I know you saw this on your locals, but we want to point this out. Humidex of 32. With that and some instability coming, we may see some storms at this point, isolated showers, but we'll definitely be watching that. Tuesday, Wednesday, and we'll look really beyond this and into your long-range forecast in just a few moments. Mind you, the temperature of the water itself still pretty chilly, but overall conditions are pretty favorable. We had our daytime highs yesterday, a little bit cooler toward the lake than they were inland, and we're going to be seeing still lots of sunshine today. It's going to feel maybe a tad cooler than it did yesterday, but still glorious. 22 expected in Toronto this afternoon. Let's go up to Barrie and check in with Kevin and see what the conditions are like there. Thank you, Kevin. Well, you never think it's going to happen to you, do you? But it goes to show that it really can happen anywhere. And that was actually the third tornado in Ontario this season. By the evening time, Toronto 19, we have lots of sunshine, some cloud cover, but lots of sun still as we head into tomorrow morning. Just after 6 a.m. is the beginning of summer. So we're at the point where now we're seeing the longest day of the year, aren't we? High pressure in place to our north. It sinks down, and then we are going to be seeing potential for showers in the southwest. But that's pretty much it for the weekend. And then things change. So, I see you looking at that red L and saying, okay, what's that going to do? Well, let me show you the forecast. It will likely bring us some showers. It's a little ways out, but we're going to watch that closely because look at the humidex. You saw that on your locals. The reason we draw your attention to that is because with a humidex of 32, it's buoyant. There's lots of moisture and humidity available, and with a triggering mechanism like the low pressure system that we're expecting to move in by that time frame, then we're definitely going to be seeing the potential for showers and some storms. Jacqueline is coming up in a few minutes. She's going to explain to us the science behind raindrops in just a few moments.